Welcome everyone! We are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Dragon's Crown Pro. Oh, how did that hurt me?
I don't know. I didn't mean to do that.
What's triangle do then?
Triangle? I think that's for your spells.
I thought circle was for my spells, but...
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Okay.
In the ruins, on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Oh.
Yep,
We're
we're
there
there.
quick.
That's it. It's literally just outside the front door.
Hideland.
That's the name of this land.
Gosh, this is so pretty. I mean, as expected, it's Vanillaware.
Boss? Question mark. Level 1. Ancient temple ruin.
I'm assuming this is going to start straight away with some narration about the saying. Yeah.
The ruins of the old
Yeah, but he...
Elysian temple.
So...
Some quiescent, some far less so.
Oh.
Yep. That's
An
funny.
ancient dragon, spoken of in myths,
Oh,
is
that's
said
not
to
what
have
it is.
destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Right, so when we're here, we don't hurt each other.
Well, in this tutorial part. Or...
When we're on, like, the map.
Oh.
You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Yes.
That's something we can't use till later.
Oh, he has to open everything.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Sometimes it can be trapped, so don't stand right next to it all the time.
They're coming.
When you open a treasure chest, you'll obtain ranked equipment. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sort of normal, typical thing.
Why do I keep pressing X to attack? Yeah, look out for, like, sparkling.
And then
He'll also pick up loot for us if we miss it. Because if there's sparkling in, like, the walls, we run our finger over it and it gives us loot.
You have
Okay.
made your way to
Here we go. Roland.
Guild's behest.
Look at his natural
He's looking for
proportions and his
adventurers
weird
who went
troll
missing
face
in the
belt.
ruins.
and his really twitchy hand.
Yeah. He's just so pumped up about murdering everything.
For you to pass
Alright.
your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you
I don't
to
think
search
he
in the
needs
ruins
help.
submerged in water.
He's not even got a single mark on him, and he's killed like 10 orcs.
Actually, the reason is I don't want to mess up this physique. I don't want blood on it. I'd look too good. I'm not actually a fighter. I'm just a bodybuilder.
Since the missing were
My
last
nipples are the same colour as my body, and that's just
I
weird.
just meant to pose. These guys are already dead.
Oh yeah, so this is about collecting skeletons, and that'll then introduce us to another mechanic.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you can do that. You can break stuff, which means you can loot it. But it's important to loot things before
Okay, that is
you...
weird. Pressing the.
Jesus, that just like messed him up pretty bad. Yeah, you can use the touch screen or the...
Yeah, it's weird
Right
using the
step.
touchscreen.
Yeah.
Also,
army is apparently getting here via the water. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Oh yeah, food.
okay, it is very weird trying to run. I double tap and it doesn't really work. So what? Do I press a triangle?
And then you can press square, and I think that's
There
a
we go.
throwing weapon. If you...
Yeah, it's very weird trying to double tap with the control
That's
stick
okay.
to move, to run.
Stand still.
Oh,
There you go. And you'll eat your food.
oh, neat.
And you can... If you've got too much food, it's okay, because, like... Oh yeah, my weapon.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
And
if
so
you
you
got
pick
too
up.
much food, it's okay. You
There
can
we
just hold on to it until you next take, like, damage, and then you can recover your health.
Okay, so let's see. Well, as mentioned, this is a Vanillaware game, so some interesting little things to quickly mention about it. This game has been planned all the way back on the Dreamcast. Oh, okay. Just kind of thought she'd throw the dagger, not.
I think you can throw it. I think maybe if you do the run.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But to be fair, the standard square on her isn't very good at all.
No, it's trash.
There's
Look
another
out for
character.
spikes.
Yeah, there's another character who has that sort of kind of attack. I'm fairly sure. I can't remember which game though. The one where they just stick out and it goes beep beep.
Palutena.
Oh yeah.
Oh, lots of money.
Sorry, I thought I saw a snake in there. Just,
knife ya.
just wait until they come up and then just... Oh.
Wow, I am a much better wizard than an Amazon, but oh well. Probably because it's been a long time, so I don't remember buttons very well.
Yeah, your first playthrough was with the sorcerers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already completed this game before, haven't you then?
Yeah, I completed like a run.
You can pick up points you find in the stage with triangle.
Yeah.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
I'm assuming that's for online, typically, then?
As you investigate the wall painting,
No, the bones are actually,
the wall has been hollowed out.
There we go.
Okay. You kind of have to wait until the cutscene finished?
Well, I was going to keep hitting it. So there's a lot of hidden areas as well. Like this. It's going to spawn enemies.
I expect it to, I mean... Okay, I can't use my spell whilst holding the knife either.
Oh,
Making the knife a really bad choice, actually.
You can just yeet at people.
Yeah, I'll just triangle it next time. Little
Usually,
stabby knife is not good for wizard.
Now we get another set of skeleton. Which is useful. Skeleton's actually designed for the opposite of online play.
Oh, really?
But we'll get to that in a moment. My knee hurts, like, a lot.
I've no idea why.
It's just because my body is, like, broken.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, she's, like, terrifying without her weapon.
I got poison there for a second. Dash already!
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
It's not sensitive enough.
What?
Oh, harpy already!
I think it's triangle.
Yeah, I've been trying to press triangle to do that. Oh, got me grabbed. Oh, wow.
There we go. Ah! Ow. Oh.
Oh, no. No magic at all
Yeah.
at the moment.
I think you need to...
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'm helping. But yeah, this was originally a Dreamcast game. Of course, the Dreamcast didn't really live for too long, and so they ended up focusing on other projects. But this would have been their first game, actually. Vanillaware's first game.
Oh.
At least as their individual company. I think they had some smaller projects they effectively were going over.
Harpy is out.
And games they were working on. I believe the development team were originally part of Atlas before they broke away.
Spread throughout the area. The area.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think they made a couple Sega San games, were but they were uncredited.
Okay.
Their first game they were credited for, I think, was Odin Sphere. Although there's this other game that I know is in their IP, which is kind of like, I don't know, point and click Harry Potter, I guess someone once explained it as.
That's a weird idea.
As in, like, it's a wizard school setting, but it's like a point and click game.
Level up.
With a mystery to it and all.
So yeah, like this game, like a lot of the beginning is kind of learning stuff.
Yeah, it's sort of beat 'em up RPG.
But like,
normally, so yeah, I mean the beat 'em up aspect is easy as heck to understand.
Oh yeah, you hit things.
Bonus
Press
skill.
X. Yeah, that's.
Defeat boss without dying. Beat round unbowed.
So that's without taking damage.
Okay, neat. Life point bonus.
Leave.
Remaining HP bonus. Didn't pick up any items. What?
Those.
We picked up tons of items.
I think it's different types of items.
Okay. You can now appraise unknown items that you claim. Oh well, this is going to be Diablo all over again, isn't it?
I think this might just be me, but...
Well, appraise the staff.
So I think we can, like, trade.
I think this might be both of us, but
I don't think it is.
we'll find out.
Well, either way, I'm going to appraise that in case we can trade.
Crushing Royal Scepter.
Don't need to... Well, actually, I'm going to appraise that because although it's a D rank, it's got 2 buffs.
Okay.
So that increases... That would increase
Damage
the
to
damage
Draconic
of
throws,
your
magic
air
shot
attack and against dragons.
Okay, and the other one has... What was the other effect? He had 1 effect, I believe. Knockback chance plus 12%.
And it's 4 to 8 damage rather than 2 to 7 damage.
Well, until we come across Draconic foes, the other one's not as useful, really.
Earrings... It's useful.
Do you have enough money for it all?
Yeah, I've got money. I'm not doing all of it. Because none of us can use that.
What about the axe?
None of us can use that. And that's a D rank weapon with no benefit.
Ah, okay. So not worth it.
So, not at this point.
Fair enough.
And you're not interested in that one?
Wasn't particularly, no. It feels like it's... Unless we encounter dragons early on.
Well, it also increases your magic shot. So your little...
The air one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By like 41%.
Yeah, sure, let's go there. Because knockback chance 12% isn't very much.
I mean, it takes rolls and quit. And then... Yeah, so it must have been both of us.
Yeah.
So...
Da-da-da, we did the first dungeon. Wait, we never talked back to Roland. Do we have to go back to
We're
Roland?
going there.
Okay, so he's gone back to the thing by now.
So...
Hold on, I'll check my bag, see if I've got the stuff.
Well, I'm equipping the bits that I can
Okay.
put. When LP is 0, damage taken minus 11%.
But if your life point is 0, then you're kind of dead. You can't take more damage.
Yeah. Oh
It's
well. I might as well equip this stuff because I don't have... Oh, yeah, sure, I'll change it. Take off and equip that.
Yeah.
Because that's basically... I just equip equipment. You check your stuff.
Something that doesn't happen often in RPGs.
Yeah, so you got the choice between either one.
Yeah, something that doesn't happen often in Full Hardy Girl when that gives me something increased, doesn't it?
Yeah, that gives you defense, so you might as well equip it.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. There's no point equipping different weapons. Your weapon is also a fire weapon now.
Oh, okay.
The colour of light behind it is its element. So I believe your air attacks are like fire.
Okay.
And I think it also changes your spells, your circle spells. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you've gained fire-based ones.
Oh.
I think you've also got air circles. Yeah, so that one's insanely useful, shooting meteors at the floor. Like, I used that a lot.
Okay, and I'll just... Oh, I thought I could do a hold circle, but no, I can't. Sorry about that. Okay, so what next then?
So now we go to Roland.
I'll get that dash side up. Yeah, my air dodge doesn't take me quite as far as yours.
However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go
oh, okay.
That's all you need. Bones to resurrect the dead. That's it.
Kanan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there.
Apparently she's a goddess.
Apparently I don't know what, is Athena copyright for you? You had to change it to Althena?
Well, apparently, like, she's a pretty chill goddess because she thinks necromancy is a-okay.
Guild members at Kanan Temple.
Kanan Temple.
Then we'll see the Holy Religious Order, which I'm sure will be...
The
oh my
buffest
gosh, it
priests.
is massive!
Yeah. I'm just a lowly monk. But if you look at the goddamn necklace she has.
That's how he got so built.
Like, that thing is an entire statue in a cage. Like, God, like, I would hate to try and, like, talk against him. Maybe that's why they resurrect the dead. No one dares argue with this man because you'd break your neck in a second.
Whose time has not yet to come. I think being killed means your time came.
So we have Sabrina and Jeanette.
Who all, for some reason, look like you. Also,
Yes.
Sabrina's just a really weird name to have for a Amazoness.
Also, this is one of the most terrifying cutscenes I've ever seen in my life.
You don't often see Truby angels nowadays, do you?
Nope. And so we resurrect them by using a still beating heart, a trumpet, a bird, a potion, and an hourglass.
Makes sense.
And that somehow creates a person.
You know how you were born?
Not like that.
Fairly sure it was like that. I mean, I was taken out because apparently I kept removing the air from Mum, but...
Yeah.
You can now fill out your party with those who are waiting at the end. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen...
Okay, did you ever really do this when you were doing single player?
Yes.
If you encounter
Pretty much all the time.
During your questing,
It makes it a lot
bring them back and resurrect
easier.
them so
Ah,
that they can
okay. Having NPCs?
Yeah.
Usually I figured they'd, you know, keep whacking you.
No, because we can't hurt each other when we're in the actual fights.
Ah.
But it gives you someone else that can do damage and take hits.
Can you take any other items, or...?
No.
Okay.
We might as well go resurrect the other person as well. The only issue with them is they don't level up. So you basically have to... Oh, I completely ignored the right word. You have to basically replace them constantly.
Yeah. Well, so like Pokemon Rumble then, that thing I didn't like about it. Okay, I didn't know what she was going to say, but okay. I'm kind of skipping through everything as quick as possible.
Only those bits, because, like, trust me, after...
You know, that I have never seen.
Yeah, look, after the 100th time, you...
No, funny enough, this is the first time.
Choose allies. Liam, we're going to resurrect a lot of corpses, don't worry.
There is a dog. He is a good dog.
Right, see, he's going to repeat it anyway.
You have fulfilled the quest. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
He just doesn't do the voiceover.
Just weird clones.
Yes. They have different colour hair though, so it's okay.
How can you tell that you're an individual? My hair's a different colour.
Yay, quest. Money.
You think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face.
Really?
Really? I'm not sure. It's not changing. You are now registered with the guild.
You may now get cooperation from guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing.
Is guild members just a subtle way of saying online?
I believe so, yeah.
Has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied.
But yeah, due to the short life of the Dreamcast, their plans for this didn't come to fruition. Plus, beat-em-ups weren't exactly in vogue at that time.
There you go.
2D
The Dragon
beat-em-ups.
Crown. That's the plot. The Dragon Crown.
The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed. But the king was obsessed with finding it.
And so took out
took like a lot of guild members out to find it and stuff.
Reliable and trustworthy. It's a
So
request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided.
He's called Ollie Cromie. Hey, I'm sure you can trust him.
oh, don't worry, the guy's perfectly trustworthy. We'll see him in a moment.
You happily accept the job.
Interesting thing about that is that often, you know, you get the royal family who are the good guys and the politicians who are the bad ones, and yet the Xbox 360 game Lost Odyssey, you know, by Mistwalker thing, you know, one of the few turn-based RPGs on the Xbox systems. Weirdly enough, starts off the plot at the point where the royal family has been dissolved. Like one of the characters actually former royal family member, as it were, because you know, now it's government's taken over, sort of thing. But they seem to put it in a good light, the politicians, at least what I read of the blurb, sort of thing, compared to royal family, which isn't common in RPGs.
Yeah.
Or fantasy settings. Okay, this is really weird. Is this just skills then?
Yeah. So you can't learn these until you can't learn certain ones till you're a certain level.
Does that also require money or skill points? Okay.
Just skill points. But you've got like class skills.
Yeah.
Oh, you can clone your stuff. What?
Summon clones that unleash multiple attacks.
Requires use war paint. Oh, so it's like an actual skill. Exchange HP to go mad. Exchange HP to take one down. Jesus. Alright. And then the others for me are just like double jump, L down, and square.
Yeah, against downed opponents, yeah.
Jesus.
Deadly Revolution. Yeah, it's the typical stuff you expect of melee classes.
And this is just things like health and stuff like that.
Okay,
Weirdly
increased slide
enough,
attack.
Heal when you pick up money. This one is surprisingly useful.
Money is power.
Yeah, you gain higher score point as you pick up money.
What is score effect then?
It gets you better loot at the end. So,
one of those things good to build up early on so that you get the stuff for improvement.
Which is why I've thrown points in it. And that is also insanely
Deep pockets
helpful.
increase the amount of items. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see myself then. Oh.
Yeah, if you click on it. Okay. Hold on, maybe we have to leave, and then you walk in.
Hold on, there'll be another little thing to start narrating.
New request from the guild.
I look a little bit out of place amongst this group. Okay, so I walk in now. It's kind of annoying you have to do it like
that's
this.
a bit tedious, but I won't.
Okay, learn skills. Let's see what the sorceress has going for her.
Spells.
Okay, mental absorb.
Gain MP every time you defeat an enemy.
Extract. If your magic shot hits an enemy, you recover MP. Concentrate. Increase MP charging speed.
Increase
Spirit
max MP.
Ice prison. Protection. Gravity. Thunderhead. Rock press. Blizzard. Animate skeleton. Levitation. Create food.
Yeah, that one is insanely helpful and pretty much a necessity when we can get it, which is now.
Wait, no, skill not yet obtained.
Yeah, you can obtain it. It just takes up. Because it's got.
So, how do you use it? It doesn't say.
It becomes like a equip item.
Okay.
So, it requires 1 point, you have 3, and you have to be level 3, so you can get it.
Okay. I'll get that then, because that does sound useful.
Yeah, so...
And then I'll just check the general stuff, see about maybe a health or... Well, MP increase might be handy, but...
Well, if you can get money as power, that'd be... It just makes it easier for all of us.
Okay, and a vitality boost. Wait.
That increases your health.
Yeah. That's just handy to have.
We learn skill points as we level up and do side quests.
Okay, and then do I, equip it then?
Yeah, so... We go to... equipment.
Yep.
And... equip it like you would an item. So click on none.
Okay.
And go across to the S. There you go. Create food. So the way it works is you have 5 charges of that in each map.
Then I have to get it restored by the armor.
And then you don't have to get restored. When you finish a map, it will restore itself.
Okay, and these are sort of...
yeah, the common skills will auto-equip because they're passives.
Yeah.
But that means now when we're in a map, you're able to go across like you would with a potion and use like the D-pad to cast that spell. And then that will just drop food.
The one time I moved quickly.
That will drop food on the floor and then we can use that to heal health.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Okay, well we're over 20 minutes in, so that's another episode filled with explanation. So our unique and diverse group of individuals shall be venturing further on in the next episode. But for now, cheerio!
Bye.